Ah, yeah. You okay?
Jordan needs a minute.
I was ready to go, man. Like, it was just.
You know what? You have to
Actually,
you have to like. You had yourself all. You know what? You had yourself all composed and everything's ready, and then you're upset.
I protest. I am not a merry man.
Oh my God. Well, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to A Line in the Stars. I'm Jordan. Todd's in the background killing me. And it's another week. It's a week closer to Wonderfest, a week where I continue to not work on the model that I need to bring to Wonderfest, but the model that looks like the model that I need to bring to Wonderfest. On that front, I'll give a little bit of an update on that. Work is continuing on that, but this is a lot more fun and a lot more fun to build on stream. Who would have thought, like, building this amazing thing? Andrew's here. Let me go ahead and I see the Todd's going and scrolling through. I saw Ricardo and Ken. Keith's here. Hey, Keith. And yep, Todd's here, of course.
Yep, Ken is correct.
Yep, that's right. Andrew, how are you doing? Sorry about the reminder about Wonderfest. What's up, Chase? Welcome.
Look who's got a new logo. There you go. He already uploaded it. Man, that was fast.
Oh, dude. Something tells me you had a hand in that.
Oh, what's that?
Did you have a hand in that one?
Yeah. Can you tell he's a Steelers fan?
I can tell he's a Steelers fan.
Fun with that one.
That looks badass. Like that, Keith. Yep, it's Todd for sure. Yep. Actually, right as soon as it started, I was fine. I was just fine. Like, everything was just. I had a brief moment. Like, as soon as I start the stream, I was like, oh shit, I don't actually have any of like the box open. I don't have any of that stuff. Even though I know I'm going to waste like a half hour before I even start building anything. But yeah, no, he broke me as soon as that thing got going. So yeah, it's unpredictable, if anything. Yeah, I know, dude. I'm like,
2 weeks, man.
2 weeks.
2
Todd,
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah, and Todd and I were talking a little bit beforehand. I think there's going to be a little bit of good news. Yeah, Todd is quite amazing, especially with the YouTube avatars. They look fantastic. That looks really good, man. I have to say that's really cool.
Yeah, I think Don needs something.
Yep, I agree. Don, how are you doing? Welcome. And let's see here. I think
we should just call him the Big D.
The Big D. Yeah, even the
it's the internet. You can lie.
That's right. I am 6 feet tall. It's true. True story.
Yeah. So am I.
Yep. Exactly.
Also lie.
Also, why? Exactly. Yeah, so I guess to give a quick update about the Razor Crest, it is currently over in the paint booth. I don't have my camera set up over there or anything like that. But I got everything sanded down, and basically all that needs to happen is I'm gonna get the what is it, the AK Extreme Metal Aluminum back over the top, get it repainted over the areas where I wound up sanding and correcting some spots. And I think that we are going to be, hey, Steven, welcome, welcome. I am going to be putting the stock landing gear back on in order to make it, welcome, welcome, Luffy. In order to make the model work the way I want it to and be able to stand on its own, I'm going to have to put the stock landing gear back on. Although while I got it in the paint booth, I'm still kind of exploring some options. I might have a couple of clear pieces around here that I might be able to use. Um, yep, there you go. Exactly.
What is old Squawky? Squacky?
Squacky?
What
Is that you? I mean, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Although I think Donnie might both agree and disagree at the same time. Um, but yeah, so I gotta get the Razor Crest finish up next week. The last stream before we take the week off for Wonderfest. We're gonna be finishing up the model for Wonderfest because, of course. So
we were talking about that before.
Mhm.
We were talking about before the stream. Because only like 81% of people in the United States have actually went and got real IDs. The TSA has been forced to sternly warn them and hand them a little red card and let them on the plane. They swap their hands and make them go through more security checks and stuff, but they still let them on. They just give you a little red warning and say, next time you fly, you need your real ID. So we're starting to lean towards putting Jordan on a plane.
Yes.
It's half as much because the flights are like $360. How much did you say it was going to cost you to drive?
About $900 round trip.
And take 5-6 days each way, right? 5 days each way?
3 days each way with the 4 days at Wonderfest. So roughly 9 days.
That's 6 days. That's 6 days of vacation you got to take, or 6 days off of work. That's no money,
Well, the thing with that too is like it's going to be easier for me to take a weekend off than it is going to be for an entire week. Like I was really kind of looking logistically going, oh, how am I going to pull this one off, and so starting to like beg and ask for favors and stuff like that because it's starting to get real, and so yeah, taking a weekend off like 5 days is going to be much easier than 9-10, which is good as going to be.
And I can imagine you just being completely trashed by the time you get there after driving for 56 hours or whatever it was, over the course of 3 days, staying in 2 shitty hotels, and then getting there and just being a wreck, and then not looking forward to the drive home.
The drive home. Yeah, and that was exactly it. I mean, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to do it for the adventure. I'm committed to going, but if I could not spend all that time, and there's also the wear and tear on the car. Like I'm looking at having to buy tires possibly before I do it. Like I was like going, how many miles are on my tires? There's close to 35,000 miles on the tires. I bought the car new and it's got 30.
Well, we're gonna put your ass on a plane and then I'll rent a car at the same time.
Sweet.
I can use my, because like I said, I have key cash and stuff on my Expedient, so I like points. So okay. I can do that, and if I do that, I can rent a car at the same time. That way we can like we talked about going to the Caesars Casino or something like that. Go check it out on Thursday night.
Sweet. Well,
and you can take the rest of the money and actually, maybe buy a model or pay for the suite. I don't care. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, I still have to pay you for the suite, and there's that, and I'd already budgeted that, as my part of my commitment to doing that. And so that, once again, like I've been doing a lot of saving and a lot of doing, but just kind of the realizing of the sheer amount of time, it was just starting to stress me out. Like it really was. Like I'll be honest, it's been really stressing me out. And so when Todd was already in the back room before I got here, and he kind of dropped on me. He's like, "Hey, how's it going?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm tired. It's been a long week." And Tesla was self-driving. Oh my god. You can actually rent Teslas here, but they're freaking expensive. It's really, really expensive. But then Todd was just like, hey, they're just handing out these little red cards, to you and then swabbing you. Like, they can swab my cheeks, man. I don't care if I can take 5 days off of my trip, 5-6 days off of my trip.
Wait a minute, which cheeks?
Dude, I don't care. Swab any cheeks, man. I don't care. Like, I'll drop them, man. I don't really at this point. I don't care. But
yeah, Don, I agree. I think we should get something set up. We'll probably do it after the stream, but
yeah, sounds good. And I've got fundage available, so and we need to talk about that anyway. So yeah, I'm excited about that. If that really is the case, then and there's plenty of articles, like it's on MSN, like this is kind of legit. So I figured that there was going to be something like that, and it's kind of the thing that I've been waiting. Like, I haven't booked any of the hotels, like I hadn't committed to do anything. Like, I was looking, like I said, at having to buy tires for the car and am I going to have to do an oil change, definitely before I go, and then I'm going to have to do an oil change in Louisville, and then an oil change when I get back, and I'm just like, so
that's assuming nothing goes wrong with the car on the way.
Dude, seriously, and there's been nothing wrong with the car at all, and I just don't want to put 5,400 miles on it to find out.
Well, I mean, you just have to add like a water pump pops or a radiator hose or something, and you're just stuck in the middle of bumfuck Indiana or some shit.
Exactly. So this is excellent news. Of course, willing to do it, and really want to go to the show. This is the thing that I really look forward to the most.
Well, adding a second, you could pack in a bag. We were talking about this too. You could even spend $40 to buy a second check-on bag, and literally just have it be a suitcase filled with bubble wrap and models. You know what I mean?
Right. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to buy some extra luggage. That's exactly, my brain is now kind of going with that in that very mode. So
yeah.
The Star Destroyer, the Razor Crest, not this one, but the other Razor Crest, and the Millennium Falcon should fit in a couple of pieces of luggage.
Yeah, if you get some
for $80,
sided suitcases, you'd probably be in really good shape.
Yep, and that's the plan. So that's excellent news. Well, let's continue to talk about it. And
no, this was. I just wanted to pop this up before it went too far off. Buck wasn't available last night. He had to take care of Andrea. So he wasn't available, and since it's his stream, it's hosted by Buckman's Model Mania. Having it without him would be a little weird. So it just got delayed a week. He'll pick it up next week. He planned on doing it, but something came up. So.
Yep. So that's pretty awesome, man.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, a nice hard shell. It's not collapsing. Can't get squished as easily, and just wrap the hell out of stuff.
Exactly. Pretty much, yeah. And I think one of the flights lands 10 minutes before Todd's, so we'll be able to probably just commute to the.
Yeah, I mean, the one I'm looking at lands at 4:52, and I think I land. Oh, wait a minute. No, I land a little later. Hang on.
Oh, dear.
Do I land at 7:30? No, I can't remember. Checking. Hold, please. I do land at 7:30. All right, what are those other flights? Let's see.
Cool.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah, here's a Delta that lands at 7:05. 2 hours in Atlanta. That's a long flight. I mean, there's lots of flights, but basically one of us can hang out, or if I get, if you come in earlier before me or something, go get the car, whatever, something.
Right. Exactly. So we'll figure all that out. But yeah, it's that's, oh man, I can tell you that if anything, just the weight of that off of the chest right now is kind of amazing.
Yes. I agree, Don. It's his privacy, so I didn't want to get into it, but he was taking care of stuff at home, and he just couldn't make it. Don said, Jordan, if you need a ride, let me know. I'm thinking if you're going to do this, I'm going to bundle the two together and put the flight in the car on the same thing, because I get a better deal on it, and then we'll just have our own. Ian can park in his front row spot and never touch it again.
Right, or he doesn't get that spot again, because
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get huge HTM logo magnets made, slap them on the doors, and it'll be the HTM mobile.
And I realized
Jordan
I
can fill your
purchased.
belly. Yeah, see, with all that money you hopefully save, you can fill your belly with Cinnabon.
Well, I went to the doctor yesterday, and he's like, "Hey, so seen you gained a little weight since last year," and I'm like, "Hey, so why'd you have to talk about that?" And so I had a bunch of labs done, and so it looks like they're going to be putting me on Ozempic or something like that. So,
No, that might be helpful.
yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a cop out, but no, it's not. Well, I'm not diabetic, and so I don't know if it's like a cop out
I
or
wasn't
whatever.
talking
But
about that. I was talking about Key's comment.
oh,
We're done talking about you being fat. We're all fat. Let it be.
no, I'm not done.
I think I landed I landed 7:30, so that's.
Okay,
But at least the flight
sweet.
was nonstop, so that's okay.
Dude, we're like 2 weeks away from just pure.
Oh, I feel like I need to
chaos.
order so many more little axolotls just to put them everywhere. Like the space babies are not coming. That guy's not coming this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he
Oh.
goes, yeah, I can't make it this year, and
Oh.
and I know
Yeah, I need
Ian's
to.
gonna do googly eyes and stickers because that's what he does. But I'm like,
Yeah, I have
we need to
stickers.
put little Maker's Cave axolotls everywhere.
That'd be great. I have a bunch of stickers, and I totally forgot to order my shirt, so I bought it last night. My HTM shirt.
Oh, I was gonna
Haven't
say, yeah,
rushed to get.
anybody that hasn't done that, you need to go order your shirts.
So the rush, there are 2 phases of rush. If you order that tee, you can get one early next week or late next week. Otherwise, you're not going to get it in time.
Yeah,
So order them now,
you know what? I'm gonna put that in the admin chat.
please. But yeah, so I got my shirt ordered, got a bunch of stickers ready to go. What else? And I'm starting, God, now that I don't have to like drive with a bunch of shit and drive. Oh, this is great. You can
Yo, you
start
know what I
actually
should
like playing.
do? Because I made ones for the admins that says their name and stuff on them, but I did make it just a generic HTM shirt that just says the logo on the front and the back. I can get that link and I can share it in here. People can order their shirts right
Please.
if they want.
Yes.
Oh God, what's the name?
Oh, dude, like just that's such a weight off my chest. Good lord. I was not looking forward to the freaking drive, man. At all. All right, so let's do some building. And like I said, if you guys don't know, I've only got just a little bit of time tonight. Kat and I have an appointment. Something we set like 4 or 5 months ago, and we set on a date and didn't realize what day of the week that date happened to have been. So, but if that's the case too, I'll just hit you up when I get back too, Todd. So,
Yeah,
you got anything big going on tonight?
Tonight? No.
Sweet.
Let me take this shirt. Don says the drive would have been rough, but big country. Yeah, that's true.
Well, the plan was to drive for 12 hours each day, and then yesterday on my way to work. This week has been a particularly brutal week at work too. Like I've already worked 38 hours, and I still have to work tomorrow. So, like for 10 hours, 10, 11 hours tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I was thinking on the way to work, I'm like, oh, I'm not even factoring in time zone changes. Like, so what does like 12 hours going east look like? Like, am I going to add an extra hour to it? And I'm just like, oh my God, no, I don't even want to freaking think about that. That does not sound fun at all. Okay. Pack 15. Oh, yeah. So we are into the second half of this, and I'm surprised I didn't mark it off. So, pack number 15. We're halfway through. We'll see what we're going to get in 2 hours. If you guys are following along, I'm on page 121. I should remember to link that down below in the description. I'll remember to do that for the next stream. But for next week, definitely going to be finishing up the Razor Crest, which is something that's really, really cool to say. Like, I'm really excited about finishing a model, getting something else off of the queue, because I keep adding stuff like that book nook back there and this and the sailing ship or the Viking ship, and it's freaking crazy. Okay. Yeah, the country is pretty big, and it's something that I'd like to do at some point, but like,
See if that link works. That should take you to the HTM design. You can choose, it defaults to a dark gray, which is what we're going to be wearing, but you can change the color, you can change the shirt style, you can change all sorts of stuff. So, and it just keeps the artwork on it. Let me know if that link works, guys.
sweet.
Don says, dealing with the flying in the airports, flying Thursday shouldn't be as bad if it's always crazy in Atlanta. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the flights are always like the flights I was seeing either Dallas, you have a layover in Dallas, Atlanta, or Chicago. So Ken says, and the Reliant.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the adding the Reliant, and that's a full series that I'm committing to working on every single week. And Ken was very kind to say, "Hey, dude, kind of need you to get a little bit more on schedule with our recordings, because he doesn't like waiting to the last minute like I do for some weird reason."
Go figure.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, who'd have thought?
Andrew says, if anybody's interested, he's applying paint masks, so that's very exciting.
It is.
This is
That's actually really exciting, dude.
Yeah, this is where it starts coming together. Starts living like a real thing.
He's a real boy. There's something.
Cardo says, upload some pics to Discord, Andrew.
Yes.
If you do, we can share.
That's done. Let's grab. Yeah, I was looking at like average gas prices and like figuring all that out. My Jeep does not get great gas mileage at all.
You know what? Neither does mine. Do you have the 4-cylinder or the 6?
I have a turbo 4-cylinder.
Okay.
And it gets about 23 average, which is not bad. Like it's good enough for me. Like I'm not too worried about it. But max on the freeway is like 28 miles to the gallon, something like that, and it's just like, ugh. It'll be like $480, I think. Round trip gas. So that is something that, like, this is an automatic multitude of savings.
The link worked, but it shows delivered by May 30th. Was that the rush?
Well, if you go all the way through, so if you follow it all the way through, there's going to be more options.
Let's see. Everybody's saying how. Ken says also, Will at the Ensign's Chair will be streaming on Saturday afternoon with Cass from Lake Monster Details.
Sweet. Okay.
I thought I saw that on YouTube.
That's great news.
All right. Let me go back to here. Yeah, Keith, now you have a logo. Absolutely. Hold, please. HTM, user stuff, Keith folder. Oh, where's the background? No, don't remove the background color. Thank you.
Sorry. Work text. Okay, sweet. I like work texts that don't actually require me to do anything other than say, okay. All right, that's a weird looking piece. That's a really weird looking piece. Okay. There we go. Yeah. It's like a little T piece and it has a 2x1 or whatever, 1x2 on the other side. Interesting. And
Keith, will you DM me your channel name? All right, Trent is here. Hello, Trent. Welcome.
hey, Trent.
Back to this. Andrew says the first mask is down on Discord. Oh, where'd you post it? Sci-fi? Oh, look at this. All right, let me present. Window. This. Share.
Oh, dude. Heck yeah.
Oh, good times. Looks
Oh, man.
looks really good. Looks good. Mr. Starships. Very nice.
It's getting real. Okay. So.
All right, let's see. Everybody's saying that Chase, you may hate Trent Shark. Oh, he said, will do. Oh, please check. Everybody's saying hello.
So I've just built that so far. So we're going to do that again. Yep. Just go in the opposite direction. Go. Oh man, I'm so glad I don't have to freaking drive. Oh man, that is so good news. So good news.
Yeah, I saw something on Reddit about these red cards, and I'm like, I wonder if that's real. And so I searched for it, and I'm like, oh yeah, a lot of people are posting about it. That it just basically says you do not have a real ID compliant identification. You need one before the next time you fly. Okay. And then the MSNBC article basically said that 19% of Americans never got their real IDs, and TSA is like, all right, well, we're going to be stern, but we'll still let it happen.
Yep. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, Washington State does not require proof of citizenship to obtain a driver's license. So it's just something that, like I've never really thought about because I've always just had my passport and everything. But of course, I haven't let my passports both expire, which is not a good idea. So, yeah.
You know what? I'm probably subbed to your channel, Keith. let me see.
There it is.
Oh my God. Oh, here we go. Oh, there it is. I got it, Keith. I can get it from here.
Yep. Black. Black or was it? No, I think it was a gray one. Yeah. Oops. There we go. Easy peasy. This looks like a carbonite pod, if I'm not mistaken. Actually. And grab a cap for this.
Let's see. Don says they keep moving the line. Yeah, well, I mean, it was signed to go into, what was it supposed to go into effect in like 2010 or something? It was signed in like 2008.
2006 it was signed.
Oh
it
my
was
God.
extended in 2010.
Okay.
Then 2015, then 2018, then 2019, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And then Joe Biden last year finally made a decree saying no more.
Yeah.
We're doing this. But you know how much I pay attention to the news? Exactly zero. So I didn't know that, and I was not prepared. And so I thought everything was fine. And, you know, here I am buried my head in naked models all freaking year. And so
Andrew's like, so what? No warning? It's only been coming for 12, 13, 19 years?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. Yep.
Ken says, Ken thinks we should give you permission to use our corporate jet. What do you think?
I love the idea of a corporate jet.
Oh,
all those monies we make.
Yeah.
All those dollar bills.
Don says he took care of it last year, but was flying a ton. Chase is making political jokes. Maybe we can get the old Air Force One. Only because it's funny.
Guitar first one.
He says, okay, having to use my iPhone for Discord as I'm watching on my iPad. That's okay. It's all good, Don.
Golden bricks. More. Excuse me. Dude, the amount of anxiety that just got lifted off of me is unreal.
I was wondering if you had seen that and if it would help. So that's why I jumped
that
in.
Is the best freaking news that I could have possibly gotten, man. Like, just from a financial standpoint and a time standpoint. Like,
well, time is money, so
well, it's vacation time, right? Like, I have the vacation time. I got plenty of that. I never get to use all of it. So it's like all this traveling this year is a fantastic way of actually using it, right? So I love it. But like just right now, I was just like looking at my work situation going, man, they're gonna burn the store down while I'm gone. I swear to God. Just it would not like I can't let that control me, but like I swear that they would burn the store down while I was gone. Like there's such a new crew. So this is just the best news on all possible levels. Because if they burn it down for just a couple of days, it's not going to be bad if I come back to like a 5-day fire or something like that. So, or a 7-day fire, or 9-day fire. There's got a bunch of kids.
Ricardo says, I'm sure Howard will super chat enough for a 747. I mean, we appreciate the Howard dashing.
We do. We also want Howard to make sure he has enough money for himself.
Yeah. But on that note, if when Howard joins the stream, which I'm sure he will at some point, we're all going to pretend like you have to hitchhike and you need about $2,000. Okay. Just kidding. Just kidding. Don't.
Just kidding. It's true though. I'll be hooking for the next. What? I didn't say that out loud. I didn't say. But I pooped from there. Now you do.
Actually.
Oh my God.
A little schmeg in my holes. Wait a minute. What? What?
Oh, you okay?
Dude, that slayed me. So there's a little carbonite bed. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, you got to load people up in there.
That's cool. So that what to get put inside. Oh, deep, strong, long, and wrong. That's going to go in right there.
Andrew says, don't forget to vlog your trip.
I will. So that's the thing that's going to be the big difference between last year and this year is last year I was just so like, like, holy shit, what's this? Where am I going? Who, like this year I'm bringing my laptop. I'm actually going to do some like, I don't know if I really want to edit. So I'm probably just going to do as many shorts as I can. Like, I think I can get away still with doing some shorts right now on my channel. So, Ian did a shitload of shorts last year and it was just fine. And he got a lot of traction from it, but, I am going to
use the Pocket 3. I'm not going to use it this year.
Dude, that's awesome. I am planning on getting a bunch of content and putting stuff out while we're there. Like however it's done through, I'm going to bring the laptop. I'm going to try to avoid like heavy editing, but for the most part, I'm not like building anything. So it's just going to be like whatever I'm filming. So, yeah, that's going to be the big thing. I want to do much more content creation while we're there. Well, I'm going to have some extra money, so we'll see. Andrew says you can tip my guy to edit for you. Yeah, I actually got to get. That's another thing too. Is like I haven't fired up. Wow, thank you for making sure you gently thrum the like button. Appreciate that. But yeah, I haven't like fired up my laptop in a long time because I'm usually just over here on the computer. So I need to make sure that I have all of my like assets on there, my intros, outros, and my title cards and all of those things that I need. I probably need to create a Wonderfest title card, just a generic one for things we're doing. And so yeah, little bits of that, and like I'll have a couple of extra freaking days to do that. Like, I mean, I was seriously like, if I was going to drive, I was 9 days away from leaving. Like, not 9 days. 12 days. I was 12 days away from leaving. So I was going to have to leave like the Tuesday early morning beforehand. So, dude, this is so awesome. Not having to drive. I'm so excited. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. That's so exciting. I obviously just can't hide it. What are we doing? What's this? Oh, I see. One down here. All those weird looking ones down here. That. And one of those other weird looking ones. Ow. Oh, man. It's been a long week. Now I'm really looking forward to vacation. Okay. One more of those things on top. Where are you? Let's build that thing. Need one of these. I like the way they use the hooks in this model. It's very interesting. Where it's kind of everything's kind of modular, and so it gets it to stay in a place where you don't normally get to go, and just by sticking it. I like that.
Ken says you had 6 likes before the stream even started.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Andrew says I'm sure my guy would do extra editing for some pays in university, so he's got to pay the tuition. Yeah, I mean I'll have my laptop too, and I can edit on that. I mean, I'll probably get some stream from it, so I'll have OBS and everything on it. But
and that's something that we're probably all going to need to discuss next week.
Oh yeah,
what we need.
Well,
what we
it's
need
going to
start
get
getting
the
together.
shows and events channel is probably going to get very chatty.
Yeah. That's exciting. Super exciting. Goes down here. Clear green goes here. That's cool. And
Don says good or on the like button. Well done, guys. There you go. Andrew says
Gooder?
there are 4 likes.
Love it.
Great.
And one of these. It's got a beer mug. Video call. I had the panic look over at my other screen going,
No, it was Ian calling me. we're fangirling over the possibility that there really could be an Airwolf model at some point.
yeah, I'd fangirl over that too.
I mean, that's a Universal property. And since Agora just picked up a Universal license, I told him we need a 124 Airwolf. Let's go. No waiting.
Agreed. That's a big like a competitive boost against FanHome. Not like they really needed it, but that's
FanHome's got it too. But it makes me wonder if like all the Fast and Furious Universal, the Back to the Future DeLorean is Universal. I mean, those. It makes me wonder if there's some models that FanHome doesn't want to carry anymore, or they don't want to keep paying for the licenses anymore, or the licenses are expiring perhaps, or something like that. And then because Agora is really, it has this thing about picking up old models and bringing them back to life, right? Like the Miura, the LaFerrari, the Terminator, the Titanic. Those things are not in production anymore, right? Those are Hachette or whatever, and they'll pick them up because the molds and stuff still exist. So they just make their own contract with that same factory and bring them back to life. And I just wonder if it's something where maybe FanHome's not going to do the DeLorean anymore. Maybe they want to move on to new things. Like they're not going to keep it back, and you would be able to go get the whole thing from Agora. I don't know. It's an option. It's possible. Oh, there he is.
I would love.
Ian's here now.
What's up, Ian?
Yep. Oh God, where are we at? Ian says he's building the Orca because it isn't wood. We don't know if it's wood yet. I asked. Even Wayne doesn't know. So, but he said on his stream today, he's like, yeah, it can't be wood. It's 700 pieces and they're pre-painted. And I'm like, are you kidding me? The book nook I just did was completely full color printed. So it can be possible. I mean, it's possible. Ian says seconded. I think we're talking about Airwolf. They're calling you at your car's warranty. No, it was him. As we were fangirling about how awesome an intro we could make with all the shots they took of Airwolf. Oh, yeah. And Bandit, yep, John said Bandit, because Smokey and the Bandit, that was also a Universal property.
Oh, that would be a super cool car to build. I would love to build that Firebird.
Universal also did Battlestar Galactica, the Serenity movie, which means Firefly. They did Buck Rogers. They did Sequest. I mean, there's just there's a lot of stuff. They did Miami Vice. You're talking about Crockett's White Testarossa. You're talking about Magnum PI's was a 308 GTO, I think, his Ferrari.
Yep.
I mean, there's just so much. That opens the door for so many things. Claire confirmed it's not wood. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that's going to be a heavy ass boat. It's 1/16 scale.
Wait, where did they tell us we were doing this all twice? They wait until
You mean right at the top of the page where it says 2X? Or at the end of the build where it says 2X? Andrew says he just wants Stargate model kits. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Did I say 380? No, I said a 308, didn't I? What did I say? Yeah, 308.
Yes,
oh, not a GTO. It's a GTS. You're right. Ken says you're going to need a bigger boat. Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I mean, oh God, if they did Airwolf,
I would
I'm getting
so
excited over here. Where's my slappy axolotl? Yeah.
Don't look,
Steve. I said GTO. All right. I apologize. I stand corrected. I knew it was a 308 though. Jeez, give me some credit. Don says no more Ferraris. They built too many of them. They're getting as bad as the Mustang, but at least they're all different. All the Mustangs are the same with different, a slight little change here and there. Trent says the Bandit will be kick-ass. He had a 78 Trans Am back in the day. Oh, cool. Did it have the bird?
Oh, man.
Did you have the bird on the hood? Ian says he would plots over an Airwolf. I would too.
Plots, yeah, plots too.
Yeah, I don't. What I would be curious about is like, there's enough replicas of out there that you could scan, but how do you get the interior just right? I mean, the sets are long gone.
Yeah, that would have to be a lot of study.
Yeah, I don't know if they. I mean, the front is just a normal helicopter. The back, though, like the cargo area where Dom sat. I wonder if I'm sure maybe somebody's recreated it that they could knock it off. Or scan it, find somebody. Ken says, "Where's Jody tonight? Where's Trek Mods?" I have no idea. Yeah. Ian says, as long as the 308 had a plate that said Robin 1. Trent says, oh yeah, the 6.6 liter 4-speed black and gold. That's sick,
dude.
That's so
yeah.
Yes, the Thunder Chicken. That's right. I forgot.
Thunder Chicken. Yep.
Thunder Chicken.
Yep.
Ian says there's plenty of stock footage to recreate the year. Yes, but if they're going to create it from scratch, it is. I mean, they got to model it the whole thing in 3D instead of starting with a scan model. So it takes more time and leaves it up for more inaccuracies. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, if they're really working with Universal, the hardest part is out of the way now. It's just getting somebody to say, yes, you can do it.
That's freaking exciting. Yeah. Yep. No. Turn the pages properly. Jesus. Go. It's been a minute since I've built some Legos, so I'm feeling a little rusty.
Let's see. Michael need to add about 10 LCDs. Are you talking about for Airwolf? Oh yeah. No. You know what Mike will do? Mike will make every single one of the monitors in the back of the helicopter work.
With images from the show.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, he absolutely would do that. I mean, that's what he's good at. Graphic design. I could totally see him saying, "Oh yeah, no problem. I can do that."
Let's get some Jan Michael Vincent.
That's right. Ian says most expensive part work ultimate circuit mod ever for Airwolf. Maybe. I mean, it doesn't have to do a ton except for run a bunch of screens, but that would be sick.
That would be super sick.
Have it play the song.
Oh yeah, that was one of the cool theme songs back in the day.
Dude, even the way the show started with the when it comes up, the helicopter comes up behind the hill. Oh, I can still remember it to this day. I love that film. Don't go back and watch it now. It'll crush your hopes and dreams. It's awful. It's the worst acting ever. But
yeah, Jan Michael Vincent was not a good actor.
No, it was so bad. I tried to watch it and it hurt me so bad. But they honestly they used, I mean, they made like a bunch of shots for the first season, and then after that, they pretty much just kept using the same shots over and over and over and over and over again.
Yep.
But I remember I was watching some episode where Airwolf is like hovering over this town, getting ready to blow up this entire building that's sitting in front of it. Like it's like a foot off the ground. So sick. Ian says, "Oh my God, the Airwolf howling noise." That's right. He goes, "That sound makes the hairs on my back stand, the back of his neck stand up, and the hair on the front of his neck and on his back, shoulders, his ankles, his tongue."
You too? That's weird.
Ken says, "I remember him playing cello on the dock." Oh yes, yeah, yeah. His little string, he would sit out there and play his music. Poor Airwolf crashed an air ambulance in Europe. Yes, that's right. The actual helicopter, the real helicopter, was repurposed as an air ambulance after the show, and eventually it did crash.
Really?
Did you hear about that mansion that was out in California that had a full-size helicopter Airwolf replica out in the backyard?
No.
Oh my God, let me find the picture.
Amazing.
And, yeah, Stringfellow was a musician. A brand new 38,000 square foot house in Los Angeles has just gone on the market for $250 million.
Oh my God.
Of course, at that price, you'd want all the mods thrown in, which includes $30 million worth of car and an Airwolf helicopter.
Oh my God. There's our carbonite guy. And
the helicopter was on the roof of the mansion. Yes, I found pictures of it. Hold, please.
Very cool. We put in the carbonite chamber and then the two guys in carbonite right next to it.
You'll see what. Okay, here we go. Oh yes, got your carbonites.
Yep.
And they just hang there too, right? You can kind of move them around a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They you can kind of like slide them out if you want, just like that, so you can see it. But yeah, just kind of hang along the wall. Freaking cool, man. That's so badass.
All right, here we go. Let's drool a little bit. You ready?
Yeah.
These are shots from the house.
Oh my God.
I assume you just get everything, including the little motorcycle on the seat here. You know, your Airwolf out back, the view of the city down below. Oh, there's cars inside the house. There's a car over here. Oh, there's a little tiny car. What is this? What size is that? Like a quarter scale? Look at that size of that. Look like some kind of Duesenberger.
Wow.
Sick. Guitars. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like a sports book. This is what $250 million gets you. Oh, look at this car. Motorcycle. Sick.
Oh
Sick.
my God.
What in the world?
Wow.
That's a stupid picture. I don't care about that one. I don't care about wine. Oh, massage beds. Oh, this is a little graphic. What's going on over here?
Oh, it's darkened. It's fine, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, don't look. If you're getting triggered.
Do not look. Making the OK symbol. Don't look over here.
Yeah, if you feel a little jiggle on the wiggle, just look away.
He has a candy room.
Oh my God. Worth it.
And clear. Look at this. Foosball tables that are clear plexi.
Oh my God.
Ian says it looked like a Bugatti 57. It could have been, yeah. Jody said, "Oh, hey, Jody."
Yeah.
Says, "What are we looking at here?" So this is the house that was for sale in California it was a mansion, 38,000 square foot mansion for $250 million that had its own Airwolf, full size helicopter. Oh, of course you have a theater. Oh, look at the Bond.
The Bond mural.
Yes,
oh, that's badass.
How cool!
Dude, they have the projectors coming. Oh, that is so smart.
That is awesome. I like that.
Those are all different Bonds. Those are all different silhouettes of the Bonds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
Like this looks like Roger Moore. This looks like Sean Connery. This looks like what's his face? Dalton, maybe?
Dalton.
This looks like Craig. And this looks like
Brosnan.
Brosnan.
Brosnan. Yeah. Oh my
This
god.
looks like Chris Brosnan. This looks like Dalton. Anyway, apparently there's a lot of H's in here, so you'd have to change your name to like Harry. Maybe it's Hogwarts. I don't know.
Hi.
So you get a theater, a bowling alley, of course.
Oh, sick.
4-lane bowling alley. Because why not?
Why not? Yeah.
There's your one of your patios. Look at the size of this camera. What is this even? Is this a bar? Look at this. That's huge. Is this a television screen out here?
It looks like it.
Over
Oh my god.
Dude, this is what happens when you just have dumb money. Yep, it is a television screen. An infinity pool.
Over the infinity pool.
Yeah, and your Airwolf is up here on this patio up here. Because of course you have to have an Airwolf.
And why not? Oh my god.
Oh, look at the cars.
Look at those cars down there.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
Oh, is that the end? Oh no. Let me see. There's
shot.
Yeah. Let me find the. I'm gonna find. There's a shot of this house from the sky. Let me see.
Oh yeah, that'd be super cool. And 4 of these funny looking things. We're gonna go. Sorry, that.
Here you go. There's the front of that house, and you can see there's our wolf up there.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine?
There's a couple of motorcycles in the
there's
bar
motorcycles in here. This must be that office that they took the picture of, and you saw the Airwolf out the window.
Yeah,
dude.
Oh my god!
This looks like Tony Stark's house, like what it really should. You know what I mean? Like
wild.
This was a replica. It was not the real helicopter, but that replica ended up getting sold to a museum. So it's somewhere in a museum. I don't know if it's still in California or not. Anyway, so let me go back up here. Let's see. Ian says, looks great, Hope. The same thing happened to me when I rewatched the original Battlestar Galactica. This is when we were talking about rewatching old shows. Some episodes are awful. Yep, a Cowboy Cylon. Jody, we got that. Yep, everybody's saying hi to Jody. Getting some old Michael Jackson vibes from that candy room. Ooh.
Oh, Blanket.
Come see my giving tree. The food. Trent says the food tables are sick. Can you imagine? Jody's just here for a few minutes. Pray us drive again. Ken says Wolf from the Ensign Chair has a video from 3 years ago visiting an Airwolf replica in California. I wonder if that's the same one that used to be on the roof of the mansion.
Super cool.
Because there was one, and it was in a collection, or it was in a museum, or like some kind of flight museum or something. Ian says this guy had Macaulay Culkin over as a boy.
Oh no!
What are we talking about here? Don says someone has too damn much money to waste, right? I know. Ian says, "Where's George Lazenby?" What? Yeah, he's through the hole where the projector is. Okay. Let's see. Everybody saying hi. Yep. Ken says I put a links to Will's video in Discord. Thank you. Everybody. Trent says, "Well, you need Airwolf. Who wants to fight LA traffic?" Of course. Ian says, "No, Trent, you're literally fighting in LA traffic." You know, I thought we drove fast here, but when I would drive for Bimmerfest and we would drive our BMWs in a big convoy out to California, and if you weren't doing 90, you were getting run over.
Yep.
Like the speed limit was arbitrary at best. And there are some crappy ass dips and holes and bumps in that for those freeways that just amazes me.
They can't work on them.
I don't know. Is this a Macaulay
Culkin? Never shut them
because that sounds awful.
Oh.
It's fantastic.
Oh no.
I feel like we have a thing here.
That's gross.
Yes. Uh-huh. A little door.
Oh, Trent says the other warehouse is in LA. Yeah, I hate it because we would drive to Santa Barbara. That's where our Bimmerfest was. And we would have to drive through LA to get to the 10 where it crossed the 101 and you take the 101 off the coast. And God, it was brutal. Brutal. Every time. Blinkers are optional. Staying in your lane is optional. Speed limits are optional. Tons of people, like the guys on motorcycles that lane split. Oh, brutal.
Someone hit my rear view, my side view mirror the other day, lane splitting. And I promise you that I didn't chase after him for a little while. I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I felt stupid afterwards. Yes. Did I catch up to him? No. Did I waste a bunch of gas? Yes.
I have to update this logo real quick, Buck. Hang on. Where are you at? Here we go.
Made some doors. I don't know what these are for.
Trent says, what kind of Jeep do you have, Jordan?
I have a Jeep Renegade.
Is that the one that has the little cross taillights, the little X's?
Yep.
That looks like a knocked out cartoon character?
Yep.
Oh.
I love it.
Oh, God, where did I put that? Here?
It is a seriously fast little car. Like my M3 was just a little faster. But then again, it was an E36 M3, so that wasn't saying anything.
I have to change this. I have to change the design I had for you because there's a graphic that they don't like you using the YouTube graphics. So give me a second. I gotta figure out how to do this. Let's make it without being a pain in the ass. How can I do this?
My previous car was I had an 08 Nissan Murano, and it was okay.
Do you know my Hellcat got better gas mileage than my Jeep does?
I'm not surprised.
Like, the Grand Cherokee, the best I can get is maybe 18 and a half, 19. And on the highway, I could get 28 in the Hellcat.
Yep. Jeeps, do you have a small gas tank too?
I mean, what's relative? I mean, I think it's 17 gallons or 16.
Dude, I have a 12.5 gallon gas tank.
Yeah, but yours barely uses any fuel. It's like a hairspray can.
I have to use gas though. I drive that thing hard, man. So I drive it fast.
Well, that's a you problem, not a gas.
That is, yeah. I have to buy gas at least once a week. So I mean, hey. We're building a weapon rack is what we're building right now. Very freaking cool. Some Lego guns. I mean, pew pew devices. Hope YouTube wasn't listening.
You can say gun. You can't tell people how to make one or where to buy one. Let's see. The guy that goes across 8 lanes. Yep. Well, that happens. That even happens here.
Yeah.
Andrew says something that's even crazier. I'm a lot closer to Louisville than you are, Jordan, but the prices of flights are a lot more. Interesting.
That's very interesting, actually.
Ian says he's lucky to get 16 miles per gallon out of the 4Runner.
Yeah,
Jeeps
Forerunners are
Jeeps are
rough for
horrible.
that.
Yeah, I know it's a good motor, that the V6, the 3600 has been around forever and ever, but I don't know. He says, Andrew says the cheapest flights with Air Canada are 486 one way.
Ooh.
Trent says even the E Jeep Wrangler only gets 19. You know what's funny about that? When we went to Seattle to come up there and see you, we had a 4XE Wrangler as the rental.
Mhm.
The batteries, you can use the batteries to drive at 21 miles. So basically, well, so that's interesting. By default, it does not charge the battery when you drive. Oh, look at this cabinet. Oh, how cool is that?
That is freaking cool. So just kind of like, because you kind of build it like that, so it's just you slot it in the back.
Yeah.
But that is freaking cool, man.
This is the stuff I love. I love details like that.
Yeah, that is
Lego
badass.
designers put stuff like that in. So yeah, if you drove it on the gas engine, it got about 19. The gas engine, unless you put it in e-save mode, it would not charge the battery. It would charge it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. The only way the battery would go to charge, you have to plug it in at night, but it only holds 21 miles on electric. So you can put it in normal hybrid mode, and if the battery has been charged externally, like you plugged it in, then you get a little better acceleration, you get better gas mileage, because they claim 49 miles per gallon. But you're never going to see that, ever. Because unless you're 20 miles on gas and electric together, because the battery dies stupid fast. It took driving all the way from our place, which was in the south in Renton. Driving all the way up to Angel of the Winds and back to charge the battery.
Oh, wow.
And it wastes gas while it's doing it, right? Because it runs a higher RPM, so it will charge the battery. So so it like uses a lower gear, right, than it would normally. And so you get like 16 miles per gallon while you're charging the battery, and then you can drive on the battery alone, but it's a gutless whore. It has no goomph at all. The gas engine is way more better for acceleration, where a Tesla will go like a bat out of hell, because it actually has real electric motors. The electric motors in the stupid E-Jeep are like 100. One of them's like 60 horsepower, and the other one's like 140.
Oh man!
And I'm like, I don't even know why you bothered. Like, what are you doing? Are you just saying you say you have a hybrid? It's the dumbest thing ever.
Those Jeep 4XEs catch on fire all the time.
And they burst into flames. And so, Rebecca wanted a Wrangler. She wanted to try one out. And I said, okay, well, we'll try a Wrangler. I don't fit very well because it's very boxy. You can't really get comfortable in it. But she wanted to try one. So we drove it for the 5 or 6 days we were up there. It drives okay, but it drives fine with just the engine. I told her, I said, this would be fine if it just had the V6 in it. Even if it just had the Turbo 4 in it, it'd be better. It's too much crap. The battery's too small. The motors are not really electric driving motors. They're like assistance motors, everything.
The Turbo 4 is pretty good, actually, in the Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, I mean, it was plenty quick. It's not as quick as my 6-cylinder, but it was decent.
No, I had that in...
You get the 3600 engine, that V6, and you'll be good to go.
Yeah, I had the Turbo 4 in Scottsdale as a rental. Tony rented it for us to be fun, off-roady for Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, this thing is scary even when it's slow, and with a turbo, I don't think they should sell this to the general public.
Oh, you're really loud. I'm turning you down, Ian.
Oh, sorry. Turn me down.
Yeah. Sometimes I have a Turbo 4 in mine, and sometimes I'm like, this is dangerous. I'm a little top heavy. A little dangerous.
Yeah.
Keith had a 3500, which is a 1-ton Denali diesel dually, and got 19 per gallon. Yeah, see? It's called the Jersey Flight, Ian. I'm not going to put your own comment up there.
No, it's okay.
Jody says, speaking of weapons rack, any more ideas for your Book Nook mods? Or any more ideas for his Book Nook mods? I might do some more today testing out my internet upgrade. Did you do the Vulcan ears? I still feel like one of his little guys should have Vulcan ears. I said a warp core.
Warp core.
Don says his hybrid gets around 40. Like a true hybrid, yes. But it almost, if you still have to plug it in at night, it doesn't feel like a hybrid. A hybrid to me sounds like when I'm not using the engine, like if I'm idling or whatever I'm doing, it's building the battery, braking, and then when I'm driving, it can use electric or whatever. But I don't know. It's weird.
Kat has
Not a fan of hybrid.
Kat has a hybrid Lexus. She has a ES300.
Yeah.
And that thing gets roughly 42 miles to the gallon or so and is fast as hell.
Nice.
I actually think
ridiculous.
most of the Toyota and Lexus hybrids are really well done.
I gotta say, it is a very fun car to drive. Like it is
Toyota knows how to
power
make a
for
hybrid.
days. They do.
Toyota knows how to make a hybrid. Period. A lot of hybrids are kind of like, afterthought. Toyota started the game with the Prius. They're the masters of it. You get an Uber.
So,
you get in a Prius. It has 350,000 miles on it. It's only 4 years old. And it's like brand new still.
there it is. The weapons cabinet is done.
Oh, man, that's cool.
It is. And it's got like a little grow head on top.
Yeah, it looks like it's in Punisher's battle van. Ooh, that'd be a fun part work.
Oh, yeah.
Punisher's battle van with all the radar and the machine guns and the rocket launchers and everything and weapons
Didn't
racks
Blade
everywhere.
also have a pretty badass car as well?
Didn't Ryan Reynolds drive it in that movie? It was like Blade Trinity or something?
Yeah. Blade Trinity.
What about that one with the suicide doors? Was the Green Lantern car, but the original one?
That was the Green Lantern car.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was Black Beauty.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Black Beauty
would be,
dude,
Black Beauty with
the green headlights.
Some pale green headlights, like really pale. Oh,
yeah, we need Kato.
Really nice.
Quick. Get Kato now.
Yeah. Get Kato.
It says Vulcaneers maybe R2 tonight. Oh, that's good. Don doesn't plug in. That's what hybrids should not plug in. If a hybrid plugs in, it's not a hybrid. It's like some knockoff electric car that has a gas engine in it. Don says he loves his hybrid CRV. There you go.
Yeah, they're good cars, man.
Oh, Jody says that looks nice. Jordan. Oh my God. You know what? That's not a bad idea either. Or the Mystery Machine. The Mystery Machine is also just a painted van. But
no,
it's just a painted van.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that would be interesting.
Oh my God! Yeah, do we do like the animated cartoon? Do we do the Eastman and Laird comic book van? Do we
whatever the most interesting one is that has an interior?
I think it would be the cartoon van, like from the first cartoon series, because it had the cool guns on the roof and everything.
Yeah, that not only that, but didn't it have like all the racks for the weapons inside? If I remember correctly,
yeah, it had the weapons racks
and all that. They all hung on racks inside,
and it had the swing out gunner's seat. Like kind of like Ecto 1 from Afterlife. It had that thing with the meat tenderizer, pads on it to like knock out the foot soldiers. I mean, I had the Turtle Van toy as a kid. I had the Turtle Blimp. I had the pizza thrower. I had all of them, I think. I'm boxing up my Jordan. Your 89 Batmobile parts are going to a good cause.
Excellent.
I am sending them to Mike Lane for development work.
Are you really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
So the dashboard and the turbine exhaust and the intake and the wheel, not that it matters, but I'm not keeping the wheel.
Speaking of 89 parts, Donnie's here, who never sent the parts to Buck. Donnie, send your little 89 parts over to Buck, because he wanted to build it too. He says, "Cowabunga, dudes." Donnie, I saw that Nissan was laying off like 80,000 people. I hope you're not affected, man.
Probably mostly corporate staff. They need that factory running 24/7 in Tennessee.
I'm still trying to get Buck's thing to work here.
They're building Nissan Rogues as fast as they can. They need that strong Ultima energy.
Jordan,
It's not that.
they're not going to print that shirt.
Huh?
I think you ordered it with the old logo.
My shirt?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Well, if they print it, they print it. But last time I did this, they wouldn't let me do it. Okay.
What was this logo?
Yep. They're not going to print that. They're probably going to come back, which is fine. You can tell them to use one of my other designs to use that logo from it. It's just a round circle with a white arrow because they won't use the YouTube symbol.
Got it. For copyright.
Yeah. Let me do bucks real quick.
Yeah, I already got mine. I'm good to go.
I
waited
really
till
good,
Todd.
Waited till the last second.
No, I ordered mine like, I don't know, 2 months ago. So I found out that, as per usual with all the pets I've ever had, they all hate balloons. Rocket is no exception. There's a giant number 4 and a number 0 floating in the kitchen for Tony's 40th birthday. And I let him out of his crate. I fed him dinner, and he's a happy boy. And I go in my office. I sit down to watch your stream, and he's just barking like a madman. And he was just staring at the damn balloons like they were home invaders. What is it with animals and balloons? Like, they just despise balloons. Okay. My God, this is going to be an expensive box to send to Mike. I'll tell you right now. I better throw some extra crap in here for him.
That's exciting, though, that he's...
Well, I offered it to him, and I said, hey, while we're at it, while you're mad geniusing on everything else in the universe, do you want my 89 intro parts? And he goes, oh, hell yes. And I'm like, fine. Like, he's been very generous. So I'm like, yeah, you could have him. I don't need him. If the sub comes out here, then, I'll get it.
I really hope it does.
I don't need the intro parts. Okay, let me... Oh.
You know that Julie doesn't work for his shed anymore, right?
Julie? Oh yeah, no, she got replaced. I got an email last time I emailed her from a new person. Yeah. People come, people go.
Yes, they do.
As I do. So this, well, it's sitting like that.
I'm going to catch up on my delayed shipping. I got to send Howard his hat. I'm going to do that. I'm going to pack that up right now. I think I already sent Howard a shirt. I don't know if he's watching. I don't think he's in the comments.
Howard's not been here yet.
No.
Not yet.
Send one of these
All
insanely expensive,
it looks
overpriced hats.
Looks like I'm gonna be able to fly, dude. So I should be able to fly to Wonderfest.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
That's better than a 1,000,000-hour drive.
Correct.
Seattle has some oddly cheap airfare to places.
It does.
Like, I think Todd, is Jordan's airfare the cheapest to London out of all three of us?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Mine was like $1,500.
I think mine was like what? Like 700 round trip?
Oh my God. I was going to say, if you dare say 800 or less, I'm going to.
I think so.
Oh my
the whole trip's
God.
only going to wind up costing me like 12 or 1300 bucks.
Jesus, God, help me.
What are you talking about? You talking about your
London?
Trip.
Yeah.
The London trip.
Oh, no. His is cheap.
Yeah, that's crazy. Does anyone know what size?
I think his flight was 650.
Yeah, round trip.
Yep.
Does anyone know what size shirt Mike Lane wears?
No.
Is he small?
Yeah, he's not big.
Send him a large or a medium.
Medium.
I feel like medium would probably fit him.
Okay, let me see if I could find one of those. I only ordered once, I think, mediums for like Donnie. 3XL? Nope. Large. That's our second option in case there's nothing else. Extra large? Nope. Large? Nope. Jordan, that damn friggin' Razor Crest is insanity.
It is.
Like, I refuse to buy Legos because I don't want to fall into that trap of financial distress. But that thing looks friggin' sick.
Dude, I have to say that this is like, I look forward, like the streams, I always look forward to doing the streams, but like this morning I woke up knowing I was going to wind up working on this, and I've been excited all day. Like, I love building this. This is so much damn fun. Like,
it's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah. And I'm not putting off working on the other Razor Crest. Like, it's currently sitting in the booth and I really can't do anything with it right now. And so, I'm just gonna like just enjoy this. Like, I'm not in a huge rush right now with the models. Like, the only thing I'm gonna have to do is the day of Wonderfest, or like the Friday morning before we can, I think at some point, if I'm not mistaken, we can start in the evening on Friday. We can start bringing the models in, which is going to be the plan for me at least.
Correct.
But on Friday morning or what have you, that's when I'm going to be installing all the photo etch pieces. So
Nice.
There's going to be a little bit of assembly done at Wonderfest when I get there.
Okay.
But outside of that, I've just got a little bit of painting left and a clear coat, and I'm done. So I'm super excited about getting done with it. Awesome. Looking forward to being done with that.
Yeah, I would be too.
It's been over a year.
It
was a year ago next week that I finished the Slave 1 from last year.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan, I'm going to DM you.
New shirt design?
Yeah, just in case they come back and give you a hard time.
You got it.
And they can use that one.
Okay.
Because when I submitted the order, it came back and says, hey, we don't have the license to print the YouTube symbol, like, the logo. And so they came back with a new design that used just a little circle red. It's close enough. So just in case they come back, I sent you the design with the new one. And I sent Buck and Donnie their links.
Excellent.
Yeah, mine went through no problem.
Yeah.
Top.
Oh, this is going to be an expensive ass box to send to Mike.
You already said that. I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Where'd we leave off on comments? Okay, Donnie's already got. Yep. Okay, Keith placed his shirt order. Very good. Oh, Ken.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'll throw one of your stickers in the box, Ken, for sure. I put a Hobby Time Modeler sticker in there, but I'll throw one of yours in there also.
Yeah, I got a big sticker order arriving early next week, so I can litter at Wonderfest.
Yep.
Do I need to order a bunch more of those little resin axolotls so we can leave them everywhere, since there's not going to be any space babies?
I can't see why that would be a bad idea.
All right.
It'd be fun if I could get blue babies. Like pit stain blue. I think I'll stick with the googly owls. I'll order another batch of those.
Yeah. I got a huge pile of those too.
I'll
let you litter with those ones.
Let me get Ken's stickers out. Let me get Buck's. Oh, Buck's Movement House. I'm giving him at Wonderfest. Those little cardboard things. Oh shit! I gotta put the Batman manuals in this box too.
All right. Well, so we're gonna get through pack 16.
Oh my God, these look just like Ian.
What? The axolotls? Space babies.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey.
All right. Do we have everything in there we need?
What do we think?
Oh Jesus! It just needs a backwards hat, and it's perfect.
Like, bending over like he's just ripping farts, and we can put little cotton balls on the back of each of his asses, so it looks like he's ripping farts.
Oh dear.
And then,
oh my God! Yes.
Comb forward and everything. It's perfect.
Oh, send me the link
I
to
love
those,
it.
Todd. I'll order 10 bags of them.
Love it.
How many do you get?
You
They're
bring
1 inches,
axolotls.
and you get 60 of them for $10.
Okay, I guess I gotta order.
They also have $15 for 120.
Okay, so I'm gonna order I'll order 5 of those.
Oh, that one doesn't look so good. That one kind of looks like. That one's a little scary.
Let's see, misadventure farming season, guys. What do you think Howard may be doing? No idea. Oh, it's Grogu.
Little Grogu head.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, it's about time. I was wondering when you would get Grogu.
There it is. Ian, I went through and modded the model a little bit, and there's his little ball.
I love that he chromed the ball. It's great.
Oh, you chromed the ball.
Yeah,
I love chrome balls.
We do like chrome balls. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of chrome balls.
What the heck is in my cart? Why do I have something in my cart? Oh no, delete those.
Wait, these babies are 1 inch long? That's a lot.
Well,
That's
they have
big.
3/4 inch versions too.
Yeah, 1 inch is kind of big.
Yeah, but they're cheap.
Oh, the 12-inch are even cheaper. Oh no, they don't have. They have a pink diaper. They don't have the blue onesie.
No, that one for whatever reason looks like it's presenting, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Face down, ass up, looking over the shoulder. That's
kind of risky.
wrong. Yeah,
It's sort of suggestive.
Presenting.
Okay, the blue one is fine though. Okay, 120 pieces. I'll just get 3 of them.
Let's see. John says, Ian, you and Todd are flying out of hubs are usually more expensive than non-hubs. That's true.
Yeah, it is. Well, SeaTac is kind of it's kind of sort of a hub, not like a super hub.
It's a pretty busy airport.
It is a busy airport. It's just not like LAX or JFK or Atlanta or Newark.
No. I bet you SFO is still more busier than SeaTac, but.
Okay. What do I? How many of these babies do I need to buy, Todd?
Well, how many do you plan on leaving everywhere? To piss off the. Oh, I only bought 64 of those. The resin axolotls. I think I need many more.
Yeah, I'm gonna order 3 packs of 120. 360 babies.
I'm gonna get 2 more of these. Where are they shipping to? I should just ship them straight to Jordan. Make them fly them down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some googly eyes as well.
What do you need more googly eyes for?
for Wonderfest.
For littering.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I am convinced at this point that the cleaning crew at that hotel hates us.
Who gives a shit?
They were
having fun.
I feel like they were finding these babies all over the place for the next year. They're probably still finding them.
Yeah, probably.
One wound up in my hair last year.
Trent says your axolotl, Jordan, looks like it's flipping us off. I love it.
It does right here. I can see the little.
Mm-hmm.
I can get. Oh my God! I can get 1,000 7mm googly eyes for $7.
Oh my God!
Purchase.
Oh my God!
Proceed to checkout.
Did you send Ken his stickers?
I'm sending them. I'm going to send them now.
Because now he's just saying, just take the stickers to Wonderfest to give out.
No, I'll send them to you. I already got stickers from you to give out at Wonderfest. I kept some aside with the Aussie Army patches to give out at Wonderfest. So you'll get the remainder.
Yeah, we will have to probably next week is start putting together who's bringing what to make sure we have enough to film and.
Yeah, I'll bring the lights, Todd. You know those big stand-ups
you
I
bring the
brought
lights,
last year.
and it would be helpful if you brought a tripod.
I'll bring my tripod too. I have a nice.
I can bring the cameras, my set of mics. You bring your set of mics. That way we have two different kinds.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring the pocket, the DJI Pocket with its mics. Also, I'm gonna bring the Rode mics.
Yeah, whatever. Just as long as they're not the newers. Like Donnie was gonna bring his, and I'm like, well, those are just like mine, so I don't want to have two of the same set. So
yeah, no, I'll bring the Rodes.
If you bring those, I mean, but we don't need to talk about it now. We can figure it out next week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm trying to find a little mixer that I can use to put all those channels into one, but we'll see.
We've hijacked Jordan's stream enough tonight.
Well, Jordan's just building Legos.
We're good.
Oh, he's just building Legos? How rude. He's building one of the best Lego sets I've ever seen.
I built it, and it is, of the ones I've built, it was absolutely my favorite.
Yeah, that thing looks amazing.
Amazing.
Without a doubt, it was my favorite set to build.
I
Wait till you start doing the engines.
I fear if this thing ended up on my bench, I would have a problem in life.
Well,
yeah,
see,
it's called not getting any other content creation done.
Yeah, that's
really.
with the book nooks. The book nooks are sidekicking me from all these.
This is why I have a hard no on doing Lego or wooden models. Even the book nooks. So I have a hard no.
Don's asking you, Jordan, is the crop duster making an appearance?
Yep, she's just got home from work. She's eating.
It says Jordan's getting crop duster right now.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Jordan crop dusting me at Wonderfest to make up for last year.
Well, we're not going to. We're going to force feed you.
Yeah. So what it is?
You're going to hold me down?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to put right in your mouth.
I've determined
Peter Griffin me?
that beans are a fantastic thing because after I had the barbecue last stream, I was rip roaring, ripping tooting.
That's what we said. We have to go to Dickie's while we're there, and then that night he can enact his revenge.
That's right.
Oh, God. Uh-oh.
Amber Alert.
Oh yeah, it is an Amber Alert. Oh, of course it's a Nissan. It's always a Nissan. Nissan Altima. Why is it always a Nissan Altima stealing kids? Jesus.
Donnie, don't listen. Earmuffs.
Yeah, Donnie. Sorry, man. But it's always an Altima.
Oh. What do you know? There does happen to be a Dickie's.
There is. Oh, you're in trouble, dude.
Oh, yeah. How far away is it?
Dickie's Barbecue?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles away from the hotel.
Oh, that's too far.
Oh, he can hold
it. Jordan won't make it back.
Oh, it takes a few hours to stew, bro.
Yeah, it's gonna cook, man. Don't you worry about it. Like,
all right.
There was some couch muffins happening for sure.
All right. Oh, turtle heading on the couch. Oh, that presidential suite is tainted permanently. Oh, so good. Oh.
You okay?
Oh.
Oh my God.
That's what she said.
I was waiting for Steve Carell to show up to this conversation. Yep. There we are.
Did you know our hotel is only like a mile from Churchill Downs?
Yeah, the Kentucky Derby is the weekend before.
Yeah.
Did you say our motel?
I said our hotel. I would never stay in a motel. I will never stay in a hotel where the door opens to the outside world.
I would never stay in a hotel where you park in front of your room door.
Hey, I did last year, you know.
I did once, actually.
If I open the door and the door is outside and the outside is right there, no. If it doesn't open into a hallway, I'm not staying there. It's just, in all my travels, I've just learned that lesson.
The only time I've ever done that was the old Key West resort at Disney, because they were like, townhouse condo type rooms, but like it's Disney, you know.
Oh, are you kidding me? Indiana is 5 miles away.
Oh yeah, my buddy in Indiana always bitches and moans I don't visit him. But I'm like, I'm busy. This is a work trip. Or so I say. Okay, Mike is getting a fairly large box of crap.
Oh, shouldn't send him crap, man.
No, I mean, I wanted to make through customs. I didn't put actual poop in there. Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Wait for the declaration form. It'll be like Batmobile parts, hat, t-shirt, stickers, keychain.
Batmobile parts, huh?
Yeah, but I'll just say scale model parts. It'll be fine. At least there's no food. It's the only time you really get in trouble with UK or Australian customs trying to send food, or Canada.
So funny is those parts made their way to Brad from France to Brad.
Yeah.
And then Brad sends them to me.
Yep.
And Todd.
Yep.
And Donnie, and then we build, and then Todd's makes their way to Wayne. Mine are gonna make their way to Mike's.
Yep.
Basically, they came over and then wound up getting back over to the other side of the pond.
Yeah, they're just commuting.
Yep, exactly.
That's all. You know, if the Concorde was still in service, if the Concorde was still in service, I'd fly out to London for fish and chips for lunch and come back home at the end of the day. I do love that fish and chips restaurant we went to. Oh my God, it was amazing. Best fish and chips I ever had.
I just didn't realize we were that close to the Kentucky Derby. I didn't realize it. Donnie says he's staying at one this year. I think he means a hotel that opens to the outside world.
Yep. Same one.
Yep. Donnie's going to park crooked in front of his hotel room door. Cat home.
As one does. Yep. Yep. And we're going to need to leave here in about 22 minutes or so.
Donnie said the whole... Oh my God. The hallway in front of the room costs way too much. Trent staying at the Motel Hell, Donnie. Yep.
Oh, so the Derby was May 3rd. That's right.
Yes.
It was last year. The Derby was your weekend before.
The difference for me is that's what determines if it's a hotel or a motel.
Yes.
It's a motel if the door opens to the outside.
Now, in the event of like the Gaylord Opryland in Tennessee, your hotel room door sometimes opens to the atrium, but it's still on the inside of the building.
That's okay.
You said Gaylord.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I mean, that's the name of the hotel.
Like that. Yeah, like if you stay in a hotel in like the Luxor or something like that, that the rooms,
oh yeah,
the outside, you know, open the door and you're still inside the building. But talking about like when outside is outside.
Oh,
Luxor is fascinating.
I stayed in the Luxor like 22 years ago.
It's awful. It still is. It's terrible.
It's horrible. It always will be. It always has been. I rode the inclinator up to my room, not the elevator, the inclinator.
It's called an inclinator. Yeah.
And in the morning, I rode the inclinator downstairs with like 2 prostitutes that were like still like freshly used.
Oh.
I was like, what's that smell? It smells like sex in this elevator. And I looked around me and I'm like, oh, that's it.
That's...
I rode the inclinator of shame in the morning.
Oh.
One of them was holding their heels in their hand by the straps. She was just barefoot in a dirty Luxor elevator.
Andrew's saying, doesn't some of the ground level rooms at the Crown Plaza open up to the dealer room B?
To the back door of it, yes. I was in one of those rooms, Andrew. And yeah, I could go through the back door of the dealer room B and get right to my room. It was like 10 paces away.
Right. That's right. I remember that.
I snuck through that back door quite a few times to get back to my room in a hurry. Yeah,
you did.
Because that's where the baby wipes are.
Oh.
You know, after he had those cheeseburgers with our
Nick Tate.
celebrity friend. Yes, Nick Tate. Oh,
you think he'll remember us?
You know what,
I hope
Todd?
so.
He'll definitely remember you.
Yeah,
he
made a big deal about you, how tall you were.
Wait, Todd, you're not shaving again before Wonderfest, are you?
I didn't shave last time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was just that one. You just took a picture one time when you did shave.
Yes, that was me like 4 years ago at Maui.
Oh,
when I used to shave once a year.
That was disturbing, Todd.
Yeah, I don't
ever do that again. Never again. My God, don't let Rebecca change you.
No, she kept looking at it. She goes something along the lines of, "I don't think I could love you anymore." No, she didn't say that. She just goes, "I know that's you underneath, but it's so different."
Oh yeah, no, yeah. Keith said TMI, Ian. Andrew said someone needs to carry a diaper bag with them. Yeah, well, you know, I just make sure I'm prepared for all situations.
He's got his.
I like to be clean. Yeah.
His diety bag. What a relief! I don't have to drive.
Oh my God, that would have been a long drive, dude. Like, I honestly look forward to seeing all you guys every year. Like, it's one of my favorite things, period, of the whole year.
Mm-hmm.
I do not look forward to that like 9 to 10 hour drive with, you know, gas and potty breaks.
Yeah.
I have to do that twice this year. I have to do it again in August for IPMS Nationals. But I can't imagine anything longer than that.
Oh, it would be 3 days in a row and then do it twice.
So when you're spending double the time on the road than you are at the venue you want to go to, that's a problem.
Yep. And I was willing to do it, you know, I mean, but I'm glad that it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, willing to do it.
So what percentage of this model do you say you have complete now? 60?
This one?
Yes.
No, not even at 50% yet.
Oh my God, Todd, what did you do?
What?
600 pieces, something like that? 62?
There's 1,700 steps. Where are you?
Yep, I'm on step 773.
You still on book 2?
Yep, I'm still on book 2. There's 4 books.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
So when we finish with this, when you finish with the first half, it's basically going to have all of the surrounding portion. So I'll take my face off real fast. So it'll have like all of the, like I'm starting to build this part now, and that's what we're starting to work around. It's starting to build the cockpit piece right now, and then you start building the cage that it all goes on. And then as you get into the next part, you're going to encapsulate it and then build the engine pod that is completely, you lift off the engine pod section. So it's like a separate piece that you build. Yeah. And the engine pods themselves are like this big around. You know, so.
And where's your light setup?
It should be here probably. I believe it just got to customs, if I'm not mistaken.
Do you have to take any of this previous work apart to fit the lights?
Probably a little bit.
No, probably just a tiny little bit, and it's going to be just for getting the interior lights in here, and then there's some lights up here. But the lights are designed to be put in after the model is built. So as long as I don't go too far, like that's kind of why I figured I can probably go here. This is probably going to be the last I'm going to build on this, unless I'm feeling plucky before Wonderfest, because I do have some other stuff I need to do. But I was kind of wait to get to that point. I did take a look ahead in the instructions, and I'm like, okay, I can probably still work on it a little bit because I don't want to go too far. I want to get the lights, and when I finish it, I want to just light it up and call it good. You know, when it's done. So that's my idea. This thing is freaking sweet. I love this thing. This is so fun.
Very cool, man.
There's that.
who mentioned Blue Thunder? That would be another fun one too.
Blue Thunder, I would love.
Wow.
Blue Thunder's a little more obscure than Airwolf, but I love Blue Thunder.
I just love that the fact that the original helicopter was a Giselle.
A
Was it really?
Yeah.
Did you say Giselle?
Giselle.
It's a gazelle.
Yeah, Giselle.
A gazelle.
A Giselle.
Oh, Jesus, Todd. You're just messing with me now.
Yeah. Is it a GIF or a GIF?
A GIF.
Yes.
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 The answer is yes.
Just yes.
Oh, God. Like, the funny thing is the gazelle looks nothing like Blue Thunder. Like, other than the engine exhaust area, like, and the tail boom, there's nothing that's similar.
No, they hung all sorts of junk off of it.
They built a whole body on the front of that thing. They like chopped the front like cockpit completely off. I don't know how they made this legal to fly.
All right. So we have an Andrew update. He posted some more pictures.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Cool.
Bassard area. Very nice.
Oh wow.
I assume that's what, masking tape?
Yeah,
Yep.
it looks like it. It looks like Lou Dalmaso type films or mass designs films. Actually looks more like mass design film.
It does.
It's from Motion Picture Miniatures, if I'm not mistaken.
What, the film? The masking?
I like it.
I like it a lot. Looks good.
Very cool. Am I missing a Lego? Nope, this is hiding. There we go. I'm like, wait, come on now.
That Blue Thunder helicopter. Oh boy. They patterned the canopy after the AH-64 for Blue Thunder, apparently.
Oh,
And
God.
2 helicopters were used in the filming of the movie, one for actual stunts and one as a backup just in case the other was grounded for maintenance. Oh, I didn't know they had 2 helicopters. Huh. The helicopters were purchased by Columbia Pictures and flown to Cinema Air in Carlsbad, where they were heavily modified for the film. They made the helicopters so heavy that various tricks had to be employed to make it look fast and agile. Oh, the loop-de-loop at the end of the movie was done by a 1/6 scale radio-controlled model because the real helicopter was too heavy to do it. That's crazy.
All right, so it's part of the cockpit there.
Oh, looks good.
Yeah.
Everything, every one of those little clippy things you put on, I'm like, oh, is that a lightsaber holder? Is that a lightsaber holder?
Right.
Well, I think,
And I'm like, no, it's just like a door hinge.
The little bowl with the fish balls in it for Grogu.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good night,
I love that they include that.
Keith's taking off. Good night, Keith.
Night, Keith.
Later, Keith. Adios, buddy. Have a good sleep.
Have a good Friday at work.
They stole Turbo Boost from Knight Rider. Blue Thunder, you hacks. It could hear a mouse fart at 2,000 feet. But could it smell the mouse fart at 2,000 feet?
I hope so.
There's the question, Blue Thunder. Let's see. Alex here. Let's see. Hey guys, I'm exhausted due to just finishing my almost 6-mile hike down and back up the Grand Canyon. Holy crap.
Awesome.
Oh
yeah.
Gross.
Cool.
It's hot here. Don't do that.
Yeah. You did that on purpose.
Yeah, that's toasty warm, Alec. I wouldn't have done that. It's still light out in Arizona, isn't it?
Yeah, it's still out here.
Well, I guess you don't want to like hike up the Grand Canyon in the dark. Like snakes and scorpions and all that good stuff and spiders and I think Arizona just tries to kill everybody that lives there. Like the state is actively hunting its residents. What say you, Todd?
What'd I do?
I said Arizona's like the state is actively trying to kill its residents with all like the snakes and scorpions and spiders and canyons.
It's like Australia Light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Australia Light. All right, mate. Well, you got 300 spiders. We have 45,000 different species, and all of them are deadly. I'm like, oh god. It's like I think all the deadliest spiders in the world reside in Australia. And when you're dying from the spider bite in the outback, the kangaroo comes by and face stomps you.
Yeah.
Just because you were in its way.
Or the kangaroos that like just sit there in the water and wait for you to come and join them in the water, and then they shank you.
They'll randomly a hippopotamus will show up, maybe even. They'll import one from Africa. You're like, well, the alligators and the.
So there's
some natural competition.
There's 2 casinos that are close to Louisville. One of them is the Caesars that has 1,100 plus machines, that's kind of nice. It's close, really close, like stupid close. It's just on the other side of the river. And then the other one is called French Lick.
We have to go.
Oh, dear.
It's a little farther away and it's a little smaller, but it's called French Lick.
I'm not a big casino guy, but I do like roulette.
Well, you don't have to come. We're going to do this Thursday night.
Well, I'll be there Thursday.
Well, then you can come.
I don't know if I want to go to
I'll even rent my own car so you don't have to give up your parking space.
You're so generous, Todd.
Don says it's easy going down and a bitch going up. Yeah, I would hike down and then helicopter back out. Thanks.
Yeah. Or take a camel.
Alex says it's 68 degrees at the top of the rim. I understand that, but how hot was it at the bottom?
Is it hotter at the bottom?
Of course.
Why?
Because it gets colder and it goes up in altitude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh. Why is it colder down below if heat rises?
That's why the snow lives on the mountaintops, because hotter rises.
It's so weird. It doesn't make sense.
French Lick Scenic Railway, French Lick Springs Hotel.
If you say French Lick one more damn time.
The Valley Bar at French Lick.
Oh, for
French Lick.
The French Lick Exhibition Hall. The best part is right across the street from the Beechwood Christian Church.
Oh, God. Oh, that's excellent.
And the high school. What in the world?
Chase, I'll go to casino. It's okay.
You can hang out with Buck. You guys can hug and make up and kumbaya, kumbaya.
I would probably be. I'd have to see what Phil and Lou and them are doing, and Wayne if he's. When's Wayne coming in? Friday or Thursday?
He's gonna be back. No, Wednesday.
He said Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll probably hang out with those guys if Jordan and Todd are going to the casino. I'll just hitch a ride with them.
Or we'll try to take them too.
Don says it's a mile down to the bottom, same level as Phoenix. It can snow at the rim and be 70 degrees in the canyon, but it's not 70. I guarantee it was not 70 today at the bottom of the canyon.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Phil and Lou would want to go to the casino. Wayne might. Not sure. Not sure if he's a gambler.
Who?
Wayne.
Well, their gambling is vastly different than ours. First of all, they don't call them slot machines; they call them fruit machines. It's very odd. But you have a door.
Fruit machines.
Fruit machines. Yes.
Oh, does that go to the toilet?
Yes.
No, this is the cockpit.
It is, but that's the door that goes to the stairs, that goes to the ladder, that goes to the toilet. So
that's right.
Yeah, where's the toilet? Show us the shitter.
It's actually just a bed. They don't have the bathroom in there. It's just a bed.
Oh man,
it's family friendly.
It's family.
Well, I mean,
friendly,
a toilet is family friendly. Every kid lives in a house with a toilet.
Don't tell that to Disney.
Sit Mando down on the bowl with his little Lego legs sticking straight out, pushing out a fat one.
Pushing out a hunk of Beskar.
Oh, I shouldn't have had that Womp Rat cheesesteak. Oh.
Ken says, Jody, your spray booth is on the way. Excellent.
Oh my god, that is so cool.
I'm gonna check on your lighting.
Burger was a bad idea.
Oh god, let's see if the HTM chips have moved one bit.
Did anybody notice the Nerf burger joke, Jordan?
I did.
Delivery is running late.
That was epic.
Oh, as of Monday, it was in Los Angeles.
Oh wow,
that's a good sign. Now it's just with Customs and Border Protection.
No, at 5:30 p.m. on Monday the 12th, it completed customs clearance out of LA.
Oh, nice. Who's the shipper? Like, what's the service? UPS, FedEx, DHL?
Yun Express.
Oh, who knows who they're going to hand it off to?
Yeah, I don't know who it's going to get handed off to.
Jody's home now.
Nice.
Yun Express, the best logistics global provider. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're either going to give it to the post office or UPS or FedEx, one or the other. I'd assume.
Local carrier on the way. Delivered to local carrier on May the 14th. Departed from LA on the 14th. That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
It says it was delivered to local carrier yesterday. So I'm sure that's
the wedding kit.
Okay, so you should have it pretty soon, within a week, probably.
Ordered more than 2 weeks ago. We'll see. All right, now I got sidetracked. You guys sidetracked me because I didn't. The poker chips are for special people because we don't have a ton of them.
I'm Bethel.
Where was Light Kit?
Oh, what's that?
Those little eggs that Grogu was eating in the backpack.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. There's the eggs.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I did watch season 1, at least, before we canceled Disney Plus. Oh, and season 2, I think. Yeah. Because that's when Luke flew in, right?
Yep, the end of season 2.
Yeah. That's where I left off. We canceled Disney at that point.
All right, guys. Well, I don't mean to cut it short, but I need to cut it short. Gotta get heading out. So kind of got through pack 15 and part of pack 16. I will finish it up when I get home. That way I don't have to store all the parts. But
that's so nice.
Cockpit with the moving door.
That looks great.
And that I'm assuming is probably going to fit in, probably just like.
Gotta move your face cam. Remove the model.
Yep.
There we go.
It's probably going to fit in, probably just like that.
Yeah.
With the one chair sitting up front.
Yeah, and the control panel and those other 4 pegs.
Yep.
Center console. Sorry. That looks great.
Yeah, it's designed to be lift-outable, so you can look down in there.
Yeah, it's all like I've noticed that it's all kind of modular. You're able to kind of move parts in and out.
Your light has cleared New York processing as of the 12th.
Oh, sweet. So probably be here.
Cleared clearance.
Clearance.
Probably within the next couple days, actually, which would be pretty cool. So awesome. Other than that, got a couple of the weapons lockers built in, and then I got the dude. Oh god, that's popping off. Need to. Oh, I did things. I'm gonna need to fix that.
Oh dear.
I did things.
Great
I knocked the door off
from Ken. Jordan and all. Fun stream from Chase.
Thanks, Chase.
Looks so cool, Jordan, from Donnie.
Thank you. And then there's the guys in Carbonite, and then I got the Carbonite pod there as well.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I just grabbed from the side. I grabbed from a spot that I shouldn't have, so I need to kind of fix that. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna finish up the rest of this after the stream. Todd, I'll message you when I get back.
Yeah, just text me and we can jump in Discord or something like that. I also put the link to track your stuff across multiple carriers for your light kit.
Oh, sweet.
I put that link on the admin chat in StreamYards here.
Sweet, thank you.
Because this one works with, doesn't matter. You can just put in a tracking number and it'll UPS, FedEx, it tracks them all.
Perfect. All right, let's put that.
Yours is also coming Express, so they're probably made in the same place.
Nice.
They make poker chips and Lego blades.
Apparently, somehow or another.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is probably the last we're going to see of this until after Wonderfest. Next week when we come back, yeah, it's over. Unfortunately, I got to get dipping out and taking care of life. Got some stuff to do. So thank you, Alec. Appreciate that. Yeah, the one drawback of Lego, don't breathe on them. Yeah, I have been very gentle with picking this up, and you kind of want to pick it up from the front and the back, I've noticed. So I'm gonna bingo. It
landed on your axolotl.
Oh, it did.
Did you squish him?
No, not quite. He was just kind of hanging out underneath, so we'll put him right over there. But yeah, for next week, we'll be finishing up on getting all the yellow paint on the Razor Crest for Wonderfest, and wrapping up that build, getting it ready to go. And then as for me for the rest of the week, the buddy build of the Reliant from Ken and I is going to be dropping tomorrow, finally. And then on Sunday, the next Enterprise D video is going to be coming out. So that's going to be what I've got going on. Otherwise, if I'm able to get off work early enough tomorrow, I'll drop in on stream. It's been some pretty late nights of late. So we'll see. And I should be here on Sunday. So no plans.
So let's say Thursday night, you're going to live stream from Wonderfest?
So at Wonderfest, no, probably not. So that will be next week's stream. Will probably be the last one until after Wonderfest. Thought about streaming from Wonderfest, possibly. Maybe
by the time it's actually your stream time, it'll be 7, 8 o'clock there. You know,
true.
Right? And we'll be on our way to getting dinner, and
so you can probably do some little bit of live streaming there.
Losing money at the casino, and
yeah, we could maybe do a little bit of a. Yeah, I think that's not a bad idea. So especially like with the ability to use StreamYards through your phone, which is pretty cool. So
well, I mean, you could literally just do an impromptu. You can actually the Pocket 3 will stream to your phone, which you can then stream to YouTube.
Oh, wow!
So you put your phone in your pocket, and then you just have the Pocket 3. Yeah.
And then do that. All right. Well, that seems like it's probably going to wind up being the case.
We'll see.
Pocket 3 price went up a lot.
We'll see. Well, I'll be borrowing Todd's.
Yeah, he's going to borrow mine. I'm not going to use mine this year.
I got the.
Didn't do nothing with it. So.
Yeah, I've got the camera or the what is it? The DJI mobile thing or whatever it is, the phone mount thing, but. That thing is just godly and huge and heavy, so I don't want to be like trying to hang that over models or anything like that while we're taking photos there. So
I would bring my drone, but the hotel's across the street from an airport, and it's a 0-foot AGL flight zone.
Yep. Nope, you know that's not a good idea.
With paint, I don't know why you couldn't have a drone flying around the hallways too.
No. Wonderfest would probably not be happy with me flying a drone through the hallways.
We might want to go back at some point. So, but there it is, my friends. Otherwise, yeah. Dude, I can't wait to see you. Get to meet you. That's gonna be super awesome. So, otherwise, guys, I need to get going. So for Todd and Ian, thanks so much for producing tonight. All you guys in chat, thank you all so very much for stopping by tonight. Really appreciate it. I know it was a quick one, but got to do a little bit of building and a little bit of life stuff. So otherwise, I think that's what I got. I know that there was a million things y'all could have done tonight. And instead, you spent a little over 2 hours watching me put together some bricks. And I think that's pretty damn cool. Thank you, Trent. I really appreciate that. If you guys have any questions, comments, tips, tricks, please. Oh, I screwed it up. It's over. Let's try that again, shall we? Why not?
From the top.
Because I said from the top. If I get out of sequence, I'm done. I know there was a million things y'all could have done tonight. Instead, you spent a couple minutes with me watching me put together a Lego, and I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions, comments, tips, tricks? Please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful evening in this beautiful world where we happen to be. And just remember that this is the way. Good night, everybody.
Adios, people.
I did it.